Hi y'all! Well, now I'm going to quickly show you how to make a beetroot chutney. What we're going to use the beet and the stems. Reason why is because they both should be used. Why to use what? Trick is, take your beet, leaves, don't eat them. Stems, cut them up as small as you possibly can, because they're going to take a bit longer to cook than the rest of the stuff. So you're going to want to see all that juice coming out of that? Yeah, that's going to redden up your stuff nicely. What you're going to do is you're going to bomb that into a pot. As you can see, I've already chopped up some in this pot already, as you can see. So, also what we're going to add is the beet, as I said. Now, heads, tails off. This stuff, don't throw away. Put it into a pot. Boil it up with the water that you're going to need to make the chutney, so that you don't waste flavor. So you have it all in there, no matter what you need. So, we're going to cut off the skin, yeah? As I said, put that all into the pot. Take your beetroot, and you want to dice up your beetroot. Not too big, not too small, just nice dices. And one more. Take that, chop, 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 into there, into your pan. Next one, two, cut, cut, all of that in there. What you're going to do with the beetroot is put it on high heat, grab some oil, just to start, give it a bit of oil in there, just so you make the frying process a bit easier. So you got that in there, get it frying up nicely. While that's happening, onion is your next thing. Also cut them, not too small, not too big, just nice sized pieces. Cut that up. Once again, pieces like that, throw it into your stock. Take your onion, also inside there. Get it all fried up. We're also going to put in there a bit of garlic. Get that garlic out of there. Ginger. Once again, peel your ginger well. You don't want any of those skins on there. Same thing with the ginger. All you do is you take the end of a bit of the ginger that's left, throw it into your stock, and lemongrass. So, what we're going to do is broadly chop up the garlic. The stuff doesn't have to be too fine because you're going to cook it for a little bit. So in other words, it's all going to basically cook away. All the flavour is going to go into the dish. Take that. All of that in there too. Lemongrass, give it a bash to get the flavours all out. Cut it up, make sure you cut the lemongrass pretty fine, because you don't want all those bits and pieces in your mouth when you're actually eating the chutney. And also in there. Right, give that a good stir. All those flavours get nicely mixed through. Once you get to that point, you're going to want to add 2 cups of sugar. I prefer brown sugar, just because it's the rawest form of sugar. It hasn't been clarified, it's got all the molasses still in it, much healthier than the normal one. Get that in there, give it a bit of a toss around, mix it in well. The next ingredient, vinegar. We like vinegar. Vinegar you're going to put 1.5 cups. So, look at that. And another 1/2 cup of that. Wonderful. Alright, Now you don't want to have your head over this right now, because when this starts to boil, that vinegar is really going to get into your nose. Ooh, you don't want that. Now, remember the stock that we were speaking about earlier? We're going to want 1.5 cups of that too. So what I'm going to try and do without spilling everything, let's do it down here. And now instead of putting in plain water, I've got now really juicy water. Look at that. Look at that color in there. Isn't that great? I mean, all of that is jam-packed with flavor. And that you're going to want to put in there too. Oh yeah. Another 1/2 cup of that. Wonderful. And there we go in with that. Right, now in this mixture you can add chili if you really prefer to have it on a more heated side. Otherwise, leave it at the bases that you want, because otherwise too much, you never know. You're going to have some people like it, some don't. That's always a game. So rather do that. Add a bit of salt. Don't add too much salt. The point is that you're going to remember this is going to cook up, it's going to reduce a bit, and you don't want it to be over salted. Add that salt and let it boil. Well, after about 30-45 minutes of boiling, you'll notice that it's become a much thicker and juicier consistency. Once that's happened, you're going to take it off the heat, put it into a container and refrigerate. Now the nice thing about beet chutney is you can use it with almost anything. You can put it on seafood, you can put it on venison, meat of any sorts. So taste it, think what it'll go well with, and use it as you'd like to.